button.
You're
that says-
pre-broadcasting.
I've clicked the button specifically that says I want to go live with the words start broadcast. So at what fucking point are you questioning why are you sure you want to go live?
Maybe they've been listening to the show.
You're only going to embarrass yourself. Why bother? Why is things so difficult? When did it happen?
Because easy things are usually destructive.
Mm-hmm.
Not constructive. Gravity.
Okay, so at least it's taken, I don't know, how many months and years before we finally got the fucking Google Plus Hangout bullshit happening. And now I've got it working. I don't want to do anything anymore.
Well, you've almost done enough. I mean,
if anyone has done enough around here, it's me. And that's what it is. It's taken me too long to do a simple fucking thing because Google's systems are shit today. Moving shit about that they don't need to move about. And now it's working. Now Tasha Bella is questioning. Now Tasha Bella is going, oh, I think somehow I feel I've missed something. Really?
She missed all that slanderous stuff you said about her when we weren't broadcasting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was a brilliant opportunity. You'd be upset with me, let's be honest, if I hadn't. Let's be fair. Come on, Tori. And we've also missed out on the fact that Tori broke John's law.
Yes, that was a unique opportunity.
It was a very unique opportunity. There'll be a pre-receipt in the post, is all I'm saying.
And I didn't just bend the law.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It was one of those the $50 words.
It was quite a lovely, expensive one.
Well, I do have a delicate palate.
Oh, is that what we call it nowadays? I see. Fair enough.
Yes, I prefer those spicy words. Something a little salty.
Oh. Hold it.
Behave.
Hold it. Will you behave yourself? Honestly. So
you behave.
I'm trying to behave my fucking self.
Trying.
I'm a very trying person. I think you'll find. I think you'll find.
I think we're using effort very loosely these days, but okay.
That's the way I like it.
You've had a tough enough day, Lee. I'm not going to grind you to the grill on this word.
You know what? I feel like I've learned and earned today.
I think you have. Well, I don't think you have. I know you have.
If only other people could fucking have heard it of me growing.
The brilliance, the radiance.
Please don't stop. Please continue.
No, that pretty much is. I'm not used to using those words, so that's all of them. Exquisite. There we go.
I think
poignant. In some places.
Oh, hello. Oh, you can see my tent. Okay, so basically, Tasha Bella is the only one that we're talking to at the moment, which is fine. Shut up, you. But
more than enough for me.
Well, that is true. That is fair enough. Tag team. Now the thing is, by the way, we should pre-warn that at this point in the day, because of the fucking horridness of the shitting, cunting, fucking streams that seem to be all down, and I can't be asked fucking
bollocks.
Yeah, we're on Extra Dirty, by the way. Just thought I'll bring that up for the new people we've now finally found again.
In case some of these little colorful words prick your fucking ears.
You racist bastard. Oh, you meant the words. Oh, I see. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, Tasha Bella is suggesting that I shouldn't beat myself up.
Or off.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. Time and a place for everything, I suppose. And she's happy. She's happy that at least we're back in her lovely little life. That's good.
That's really the only important thing.
That is an important part of it. Even though we had Hello Kelly, we had all the lovely others.
It's such a majority of it.
Yes. Still fucking hate Google. Can I mention that one more time? I'm just going to get out of my system. Google is fucking shit. Absolutely gone. How many places do you actually need Google Hangouts? How many different versions of Google Hangout? I know I'm repeating myself, but fuck it. How many different times and different
for
places?
the people that missed it earlier.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry, dear listener. I'm repeating myself. I am sorry. I'm just flustered, upset.
Regressing is one of our strong hands.
My strong hand. The claw. Oh dear, it's one of those days. Now,
iron fist with a velvet glove.
So, let's talk about one of my favorite things.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. By the way, the audio from this point onwards is going to be fucking awful. Just saying. From this point onwards, now we're on this computer doing that. We got that computer doing this. We got all. It's fucked up the system. We fucked up the studio.
I don't see the point in continuing.
I'm still going to continue. You know why? I own a scrotum, MCS. I know what to do. It's fine. I'm just pre-warning you.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Stop touching my scrotum. Leave my one bollock alone, please. Thank you. Now, Little Army Cherubface, I am going to keep going. I am going to continue like a professional would. I've heard this, Tory, once. Professionals keep going until they're sufficiently done. So I'm going to continue until I am sufficiently done.
Gonna finish.
I'm gonna finish. Like some people don't.
You do that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. And to do this, I am, and because the mixer is now completely backwards again, and it's gonna warp my tiny little. This is considered padding, Tory, because now I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen if I push a button. I don't know if people are gonna hear it or not. I don't know.
How about a PSA real quick?
All right. So I just thought I'd warn.
Bullying. The media is all over it these days. But is it their business? Hell no. Why must everybody prejudice against the bully just because he likes to separate you from the nerd herd and give you a sound ass whooping? Stop bullying in its tracks.
Yes.
Visit don'tbealowhangingfruit.biz and find out how you can stop being such a fat, juicy target. Tips like lose weight. Get rid of them zits. Don't be such a pussy. You a damn pussy. And give me that jacket, cause it's mine now. I'm Early Kyler, and I feel like this here was a message they wanted me to convey.
Beautiful.
It ain't? I'll say what the hell I want to say, you damn son of a bitch in pencil neck.
That's beautiful. So yes, it's time for Florida News. Because everybody knows Florida News is America's most fucked up state type place. Yes, I said fucked because I don't give a shit anymore. So
shit.
No, we're talking about similar, I suppose. Florida Man, my favorite of all superheroes. Have I mentioned this before, Tori? I don't know if I have. I feel Marvel is not really cashing in as much as it could. Because let's be fair, they are fucking cashing in and doing it well. But I mean, like Deadpool. Who needs Deadpool? Fuck Deadpool. Deadpool is dead to me because Florida Man, much more convenient, brilliant superhero. I would be much more inclined to go and see a film concerning Florida Man than I would Deadpool, as an example. I'm just bringing it out there. Your thoughts?
Well, let's hear the specifics first.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Florida Man sues Facebook for happy birthday texts. Too right. Quite right. Well done, then. A Florida man is suing social media giant Facebook. Already, Tori, I think, reading between the lines here by, what is this? WN douchebag, Nyaos, I think they're on the side of Florida man as well, like I am. Florida man is suing social media giant Facebook, which means Facebook
losing court.
No. Which means Facebook could afford this, and on top of that, to be honest with you, Facebook needs to come down a few fucking pegs. It does not need to keep fucking texting people for no good fucking reason.
Well, that's why you go into your settings and turn off all notifications.
Why am I automatically opted into the shit that I don't want?
Because you clicked the agreed to terms and service?
No. If anything.
And they said they would change things.
This is the problem I've got. At the moment, we've got...
And they changed things and rolled you in for
it. No.
As a benefit to you.
No, it's not a benefit. It's a fucking mongrel of a shit thing. It's horrid.
Why won't you let them give you nice things?
I don't want nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. I personally, little army, feel like if it's such a good fucking system, it's a good shitty, cunty brilliantness of shininess, then surely it would be so good that people would want to opt in instead of being bombarded into the opting in and having to opt out. Case in point, the porn shitting thing over here at the moment, the porn gate. Over here, the United Kingdom, you have to...
Who opened the porn gate? Well, no one closed it.
If only they would close it. Jeez, half the problems will go away. But here in the UK, we have an automatic porn filter on all people's interwebs. All people's interwebs. David Cameron, the anal-licking bomb bastard, is the person who did this as a priority because he's turned into some sort of weird religious type creature of, oh no, it's too, we must think of the children. We must have
quick hide that winky.
So, and all the good shit is banned now in the UK. For example, you know, it's basic porn, and they, you know, when they put a little bit of story into it to spruce it up a bit, and occasionally they do this kind of well, I wouldn't want to call it rape porn, but it's like a little bit more bondagey. It's a little bit more kind of, you know what I mean, that sort of stuff. That
consenting adults.
Yes, exactly. That's the key point there. Consenting adults. And even though there is science to prove many times over that what you watch and what you play on games does not reflect into real world habits, that is bullshit.
That goes with music too, because
exactly.
If you think about it, there's been more love songs than ever, and we're divorcing at a fucking critical rate.
Exactly. Perfect science there. Well done you. That was a lovely pie chart. My point is, if you're going to watch Bunny Floppy Floppy is rape porn, it's consenting adults in a scenario of interest for some people. Not me. I'm more of a lover than a bondage, matron. I do not.
Hurry up and sodomize me. Oh, I hate it.
So I feel like maybe it's just me. However, David Cameron in his cheap polyester suit and his big old fat forehead. My God, he's so big and fat. He's
no
fat.
anal.
Fanny, get your saggy ass inside.
Let's have enough cold beer.
So he is now going, oh, no. Sorry, you cannot have rape porn because think of the children. It's like, why would...
No, don't think of the children.
No, you're confused.
Especially when you're...
Yeah, you're crossing the street.
That's horrible. Oh,
no.
It's all rape porn.
You see what I mean? It's just this bullshit. He's a fucking melon. He's absolute douche now. Him and his pimps. He's really like, oh, he's pimped out.
Well, I guess sticking your penis in a pig's mouth still legal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. And
oh, fancy that. Yeah. Oh, who would have thunk it?
Yeah, who knew? But for him to keep deciding whether or not I'm going to have the opportunity or the choice, if I wanted to or not, to watch this sort of more extreme pornography, it's not up to him. It's up to me and my winky what I get up to fucking doing.
And up to the people in the film.
Are they? Yes, obviously. Are they over the age of 16, which is the legalities here in the UK? Yes, they are. Yes, they are indeed. Are they putting, things up places that are remarkably educating and or possibly informative? I think they are. Are they jizzing everywhere because of the fun of it? I think they are. I can't see the problem. I cannot see the problem. Can you see
There's
the
a problem?
According to Morals Are Us, David Cameron, it seems to be a problem.
Why would anyone go to anyone in the government for moral authority?
I don't know. Because the amount of bullshit and fucking fuck buddies they've probably had to get to and around
Isn't
to
that
get
the
there.
church's job?
What, morals?
Yeah.
How's the Catholics going, by the way? Just
couldn't tell you.
Okay, fair enough. But generally speaking, I'm just annoyed by it. I want to choose how shitty fucking, if I want some sort of scat film, which I don't, but if I wanted to watch that sort of shit, literally and metaphorically speaking, I should have a choice of.
Well, let me ask you this then, Lee.
Okay, you ask me, please. You go on then. Go on, mate.
Should a 15-year-old be able to consent?
No.
Well, if they're consenting, though.
Hold on. I think we've always said the words consenting adult. However, does that say, and does that
They're
mean...
They're from Vatican City.
If it's in Vatican City, that's fine then. If they're consenting, then fair enough, because that's the legalities of the laws.
Okay, just checking.
Exactly. You didn't tell me. You didn't geolocate where the fuck I was there for a second.
It was the old bait and switch.
Oh, I see what you did there, you cheeky sausage. However,
jail bait and switch.
But seriously, as a little footnote, am I stupid and naive to think that?
Yes.
I hadn't finished. That was a fucking comma, you bastard. Am I stupid and naive to think that people aren't getting their balls licked at the age of 15? No, I'm not. Of course it happens. It happens a lot, but that's the thing. It's a grey area, and
it probably gets videotaped. It just doesn't get uploaded to YouTube.
How do you think this whole sexting bullshit keeps going about? Anyway, the point still remains. We have sorted it. Well, BT has, even though occasionally BT fucks me over sideways with a spatula, just to remind me that they do a good job. A good job. Occasionally, like today, they're doing very, very lovely, well done job. BT Infinity, fucking working. What isn't working? The fucking stream. Specifically, the stream is bastard. However, what is? I'm being distracted by a comment that Tashi Bella's made. However, well, it's just she's used the word uptight. And it's making me giggle. I don't think that's what she wanted to say. However,
down tight.
However, what I'm suggesting, or what I would suggest, is what BT Infinity does. Is that for every device that you connect via Wi-Fi, the hub or the router, you have to go through a 3-stage verification sort of system. And the second step is, do you want parental control on this device? And it's a simple yes and no. And then that's it. As you don't have to worry about it anymore, because BT, the actual hub, would not any way, shape or form allow any fucking thing to go towards that device of any nature whatsoever. That's the way it should work. That's the correct implied implication of it. That's a word, chat up.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Exactly, thank you. And that is what it should happen, automatic. There's no ifs and buts. You can't.
Makes sense to me.
I bet it would, you dirty slag. But generally, that is the way to do it.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Oh, it doesn't sound like a plan. I thought. Hold on, hold the phone. We're now streaming again. Hold it. We're now. I feel slutty now. So now I feel slutty. Because not only are we, after, 45 minutes trying to find a way of fucking doing Hangouts on Google because they're cunts over there, but also the servers are now working.
It took quite a bit of doing, but I managed to wipe my butt with it.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Roger. Thank you. So I'm in a weird scenario where I'm literally straddling the streams here. What do we do, Tori? As a man of the world, what do we do? What do we do?
Celebrate.
Can't be asked. Could we, by any chance, should we go to everybody to go, right, we're going to go back to the audio bullshit, or do we say, because we've only had a minute of it so far and it's suddenly working, Do we wait until it hits 3 minutes to say, okay, this is definitely working now, we can all go across there and tell Google to fuck off? Because Google's fucked me over big time here.
It's a waste of time.
All
Like
right.
getting an HIV test. Roll the dice, scaredy cats.
All right. I'll straddle for a little bit longer. However, the option is there.
Tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I need some money for more Coke.
It's good to know. Now, is that diet or full fat? Is there such a thing as diet and full fat cocaine? And if not, why not?
I think it's all diet.
Okay, fair enough.
Everyone seems to be very skinny.
Oh, I'm getting a bit of a podge through my hibernation of the winter.
Don't get any ideas.
Getting a bit of a podge. You say it's a slimming agent. You say it's a interesting. Anyway, so
is putting down the fork.
But headbutting my food will make it all messy and it will go up my nasal cavities. I don't want it. It will be all messy and horrid.
Soup's in season.
Fair enough. All I'm saying though is you should have options. If that's the way, that's the good way of implementation. You don't need a Google, not Google, a government-sponsored bullshitting fucking porn filter that you have to opt out. You have to call up like a seedy old man in a trench coat. Call up your ISP, your internet service provider, and go, hang on, I want the porn filter turned
I want
off.
the deluxe package.
I want to make sure that it's all mine. And I even said that when we signed up here. It's like, okay, just so you know, we don't want the porn filter. And the guy on the thing went, no, it's not implemented yet. I don't give a flying fuck if it's been implemented.
Listen to me. That porn filter lands on this thing, I will hunt you down. I will find you.
Yes. I will suddenly turn into that Liam fella with a particular set of skills.
Yes.
In that one. That one.
No one comes between me and my porn. Actually,
apart from me.
That's not exactly accurate, but I digress.
However, I feel like we digress. The point is, opt-in should be the way forward. If it's a good service and it's a good thing, then it should be opt-in.
In is usually the way forward.
Exactly. And you should not necessarily be automatically opted in for you to then fucking have to opt out on a service that you didn't know existed in the first place.
Unless you're a power bottom, I'm not sure how that works.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not curious either, but just throwing that out there.
Now you mention it, that is a good point. What the fuck is a power bottom? That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't.
Surely you can't be a power bottom because the whole point is to be all saggy. Isn't that the way forward? Isn't it like your chocolate starfish goes a little bit kind of swang, and then it's like, that's a technical term, shut the fuck up, and swang, and then stuff.
Dunno.
I feel like I need to go to Google.
Well, it won't be the first time today.
And that's the reason why I've decided not to. Anyway, Florida man, remember him? He's suing Facebook. We'll get back to this. So, yeah, so he is suing the social media giant Facebook because he says they sent him unsolicited text messages. Fair enough. So far, so good. How dare they?
Facebook didn't tell him to be born that day.
Well, he was already born before Facebook.
So it was a pre-existing condition. How can Facebook be at fault for him being born? Does he look like Mark Zuckerberg?
Possibly. I'll tell you what, Mark Zuckerberg, he's on the list of being punched square in the face.
He's on the Pierce list.
He's on the Piers Morgan list. Yes.
The bear list.
Yes. We need to get this list sorted. We need to
I think we've got it sorted.
Many lists. No, I have it on the website. These are so we can cross them off when we've done them. You're lovely. Something to do, maybe, possibly.
That'd be the good thing for the Dirty Boxers app. Have a punch in the face game.
I'll add it to the list. Oh, another list. Oh. So Fortune.com reported that the lawsuit filed on Friday was that Colin Brickman. What an interesting name. Brickman. Colin Brickman claims Facebook sent him text messages with birthday announcements reminding him to wish his Facebook friends a happy birthday on their timelines. Yeah, this actually fucks me off as big time. I don't need that sort of shit. I don't need it. I don't care how many bullshitting kind of
You know how many birthdays there are every day? Literally hundreds.
how much do you think Facebook is spending on these fucking text messages for starters? Let alone the fact that there must be some bullshitting social experiment somewhere that Facebook has tapped into because they're bastards over there, thinking, oh yeah, what we need to do is text constantly notifications to people because they're 28% more likely to go fucking back to our website. We've got the app, we've got the Messenger app. Some of us anyway. The Facebook app, the Messenger app, because you're and both apps are clunky as shit, and they still don't fucking work properly. And now you've got WhatsApp, which, yes, fair enough, it does work, but how can, here you go, you're a man of the world, Tori. How can WhatsApp work beautifully, works brilliantly, and I am very much enjoying it? Facebook Messenger app, biggest pile of cunting shit ever possibly made, ever. How is that possible? How is the science behind that even possible? Tell me that.
Because Facebook tries to do too much.
Well, it's. I don't think
That's
it's
boiling it all down. They try to do too much.
You see, I think
they try to do too much just with their Messenger app.
Yeah.
And
yes, I agree
they try to interlink it with so many things. Oh, you want to connect your phone? Oh, give us another. You want to confirm this email? No, I don't. Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm getting a
Where's
message.
that button? Where's that button? No, I don't. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't sign me up for shit. Don't send me notifications about shit.
Okay.
And by shit, I mean anything.
Anything.
Because everything is shit that you send me notifications about. I know what the fuck's going on. And if I don't, that's my fault. Not your responsibility. I don't need some fucking social media platform nagging me, telling me, oh, you gotta go. What are we learning? Fuck off.
Dear listener,
Sorry, Lee.
I did not realize this was
I
did not realize, dear listener, that this was going to turn into a little bit of a rantaroo from Tori. Yeah, you're right, Tori. Do you need a hug? You're right there, mate.
No, I'm all right.
Okay. Because this does remind me, because my mate Neagle, you know him, that one, Neagle, you know, the little Oompa Loompa, and the one that is my mate Martin. Well, I'm still convinced he hates me, but we're friends on Facebook, so it must be true. The thing is, we were having a three-way conversation. I said conversation, sorry, all right, shut up. And talking about WhatsApp, and like one of them's going, oh yeah, I think it was Martin. Oh yeah, well, Facebook now owns WhatsApp, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, that's obvious because they need to keep buying shit. That's what Yahoo did. Obviously,
That's worked well for them.
Well, this is the thing, because the technology companies.
Yahoo!
Thank you. Technology companies are one of the only kind of shares that the alleged investors expect X amount of percent increase, expansion every year. And for Google, for almost a decade, maybe a bit longer, was always 25% growth. Always. Not exactly. And not because it needs it, it wants it, or anything. It's because the shareholders expect it to be X percent growth. It's the only industry market, really, where they expect a growth. So Yahoo,
maybe they should log into Facebook.
Yes, maybe once in a while they should find out what exactly is going on. However, what's interesting about and Nagel made a point as well. They bought WhatsApp. Facebook bought WhatsApp because of the patents. And I was like, no, they bought WhatsApp because then it's an automatic percentage growth market. They've already, they've almost meeting their quota for this year of how much they need to expand. Buy something up. It's not always about the patents. It's about the fact that you need this stupid.
They're fluffing their inventory.
Yeah, pretty much, and that's what Yahoo did for a long, long time. That's why they bought Tumblr and other shit that no one's heard of before. Flickr, that sort of stuff. It's the reason why yes, okay, one of the, that they may have a few patents and blah blah blah. Well, that's fair enough. But the main reason is because they've automatically now got X amount of users that they can incorporate and then go, look, we've now met the 10%, 25% growth for this year. And yet they've got us do it again next year. It's just, and when they don't, that's why Apple has to release a new fucking phone every year. That's one reason why.
So you're saying that Facebook's stockholders are insatiable lovers. Never get enough, no matter how much you grow.
Well, I'm saying all technical shareholders. Anybody who owns shares in Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft,
Pets.com.
All of them. All of it. They're all bastards. It's the reason why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. But I feel like we've digressed. So this lawsuit. Let's go back to this fucking lawsuit. So Colin Brickman claims that the Facebook sent text messages about his birthday announcements, blah, blah, blah. The suit said that Colin Brickman, who filed the U.S. District Court of Northern California. Now, is that kale country, isn't it?
Yeah, wine country, Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Humboldt County. I'm
suggesting he may wear sandals with white socks. I'm thinking he's one of those sorts. Do you see the sort that I'm thinking of? Sort, the one with the big old bushy beard, the sort of kale-loving bastards that think they know fucking something when they really fucking don't.
Always telling you about a Pinot Noir.
Yeah, I wish I would shut up about that froggy Frenchy bullshit. Anyway, the point is, he is saying that he never gave Facebook permission to get any text messages from Facebook. Here's a bunny floppy ears from the suit, the actual quote, if you will. Facebook said bulk and in-person sent already. I'm disagreeing with the voice I've chosen for this quote. Already,
have him clear his throat.
Already feeling that this was a very bad life choice right here. But you know what? I'm committed. I'm going to keep going. Facebook sent bulk and impersonal text messages by an auto dialer to cell phones, like Colin, using standard response prompts, the suit said. Oh. It's like Colin. If Colin used standard response prompt, well, surely Colin should stop using standard responseness prompts.
Maybe don't link your phone to your Facebook account.
Well, that is true. Well, that's the thing. It's like for my phone, for example, my the number was connected before they even started being cunts about it. You know what I mean? It's like you were before, Armageddon started. Of stupidity.
I'll tell you, my Facebook phone number is 800-555-5555.
Oh, is it? That's quite nice. And it's
call
free
now.
Phone. Free phone.
For free reading.
Oh, very nice. It continues saying, every prompt solicits the receiver to engage on Facebook. Well, he's fucking clever, this boy. He's fucking clever. This lawsuit is for the thousands of people who did not give Facebook prior express consent. It's all about the consent.
It's easier to get permission than consent sometimes.
Is it?
Or forgiveness than permission.
Oh, I see. Well, it depends what we're talking about here, really. Obviously, rape porn, turns out you can't have consent because David Cameron said no. Because he is a bastard, really. And just scat porn, not allowed it. Not bad. Because of the porn filters. However, this, because obviously you need to think of the children. I don't know why you would still be thinking of the children with someone shitting on somebody else, but, science, I'm sure. Oh, I'm being received, I've got a little note here on a post-it note sort of thing from Tasha Bella in the back end. She is saying a power bottom is being a dominant submissive. What? Hold on.
Sounds like a paradox.
So the vortex opens, is what you're saying? Is
that what happens when someone tells you to go fuck yourself and you do it?
And you do it? It's like, surely this This is turning into Stargate all over again.
Go through the wormhole.
A dominant submit. I don't even know how that would work. I don't know. You know what I mean? My mind.
You can understand my confusion.
Well, that's just true. I hope you can understand my confusion.
I can't, but you know, I don't have to.
No, okay, fair enough.
I accept it without understanding.
Oh, fair enough. That's automatic. Just I understand. So the suit.
Hashtag whatevs.
Oh, thanks for the commitment there. Thanks for the warm fuzziness right there. It's beautiful. Thank you for wondering and being worried about me. That was cheers, man. The suit. Are you right there?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, okay. You maybe you need to swallow. Are you okay there?
A little choked up there.
Are you real? By the way, how is the anti-smoking going? Are you right there with that? You're enjoying your fucking self with that? You know.
Haven't had any tobacco since last Monday.
On last Monday? What you mean, like a week and a bit? You're saying?
Yes, I would call it roughly 70% of a fortnight.
Wow, that's a lovely pie chart there. So, any ideas for why this is continuing for you? Why this is productive for you this time? Any ideas?
Why I think this is working, and the credit I'm giving to is the device. It puts out an amount of vapor where I can, my lungs are, expand with it, and I can tell that there's something going in there. Like smoke usually does when I would have a cigarette.
Oh, so you're like a dominant submissive on this?
No, unlike certain past presidents, I inhale.
Oh, I see. Okay. Inhale it.
And then I also exhale. I mean, that's how breathing works.
Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough. So you
yeah, I think the placebo effect of smoking is more effective with these than those little pens and the electronic cigarettes. Those I tried those, and what those are nicotine delivery systems. They will get you nicotine,
right.
But if you want to feel like you're smoking and not be smoking, they're shit. For my use, I mean, some people it may work for them, and if it does, congratulations. I had to go to one of these boxes that puts out major vapors, and I'm doing a little bit of blueberry cheesecake and cinnamon right now.
So you're saying that the like silver box thing with the weird tube at the top. Is that what we're talking about?
A vapor.
Yeah. Oh, is that
not a pen and not a
I thought they were
not an e-cig, but a vaporizer.
Oh, because they're e-cig. Oh, okay, I get you now. Okay, I just assumed
they're all vaporizers.
That's what I thought.
But you just do not get the wattage necessary with a pen or a e-cigarette that you would in a proper vape rig.
I see. Because for some reason, this does sound as if you got so frustrated by one of these e-cigarette bollocky things that you snapped it and just like globbed
I've
down.
got a fucking broken pen, and the e-cigarette's been just stuck in my damn console of my car in case I just get that desperate. I haven't.
Just in case you like snap open the e-cigarette and just like drink down the juice inside.
No, it's just the nasty taste you get because it's so saturated with nicotine.
Oh, really?
And no flavor and not very much vapor at all. You can barely puff out anything with those. With what I've got now, I put out like 4 times as much smoke as a cigarette. It's ungodly, and it smells nice.
Oh, nice.
And it's not carcinogen.
Oh,
so there's that too.
There is that. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay. So
overall, if you want to quit, don't mess around with those little rinky-dink pens and e-cigarettes. If you smoke like I did, which was no filter, hand rolled.
Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. But
I have the lowest concentration nicotine juice, and I'm not having too bad of withdrawals from it.
Really? Oh, wow.
And it tastes good.
Oh, it's cinnamon.
I've got a cigarette like not a foot from me that was rolled last Monday, and I still haven't wanted to light it because this is better.
Wow. And that is good price. How much roughly did it cost you to set up with your rig at the moment then?
$60 for the rig, $15 for the ultra super duper battery, and $5 for a replacement tip after it broke the cheap piece of shit plastic one that came on it, like within 24 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So $80, and
$80
they threw in some e-juice.
Yeah, they better fucking do for $80.
Oh, they did.
That's fucking hell. So
Well, I mean, $80 over here. That's like 2.5 cartons of cigarettes. So I mean, you know,
what? Hold on.
what are you committing to?
Hold on. $80 is commit what? 20 pack of cigarettes? Are you saying?
2 or 3 cartons of 10 packs.
Oh, one of the big. Oh, I was about to say that. Since when have they?
I don't know because I haven't been buying carton cigarettes for years.
Okay, that's
like
what I'm
over
saying.
a decade since I bought a carton. Sorry about it. It was in the 90s the last time I bought a carton.
You can't. I don't think you can even.
Yeah, they were 99 cents a pack then.
I don't think you can get the packs, the big cartons. What you're saying, unless you're going on duty free, sort of flying somewhere. That's the only.
I live
place.
in Kentucky. We're a tobacco producing state. Our taxes are some of the best in the country.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You go to New York, the price is double.
Wow.
At least.
Fucking well, it's New York for you. That's the.
Yeah, when I went to spring break in '92, let's say.
Give or take.
Yeah. A pack of cigarettes in Kentucky was like $1. And then when we got to our hotel in South Padre Island, Texas, they were $3.75. And when we walked across the border to Mexico, they were 50 cents.
That is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how that bullshit happens. I can't quite understand it myself personally.
Well, it's no longer my problem because I quit smoking.
Of course.
Or as someone told me to say, I am a non-smoker now.
Don't be
which
that.
isn't
Don't be that
apparently
guy.
true.
That is not.
I am a non-tobacco smoker.
Fair enough. Well done. Congratulations. I would like to hear more about this later on at some point. Maybe the occasional update.
I can update you with my flavors because that'll be the excitement.
That would be nice. That would be very lovely. Are you thinking of maybe of because I hear people are really getting ape shit about, what is it, mint? Is it chocolate?
Oh, they've got
mint
like unicorn milk and dragon blood. They got all kinds of shit. I tried to go online using 30boxes.net/Amazon.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you.
And it was such just a fucking wash of garbage.
Really?
That it's just there's too much. There's too much. I appreciate that I can sort through the results of 75 different manufacturers of this shit. I just need to know flavors. I don't have to go to the manufacturer's website and find out what the fuck unicorn milk tastes like.
That's just silly. No, it's a silly sausagey thing.
So what I'm doing is we've got 3 local vape places here. We got Vape Paradise, Kicking Ash, and something else.
Kicking Ash. Oh, that's good. I like
Kicking Ash. Yeah,
that's a good one. I like that. I appreciate that. Play on words.
And they all let you taste all. You can sit there and sample every variety. So
wow.
That's what I'll do is I'll just go there and taste a few and then stock up.
That sounds like a plan to me, boy. So what do you? I should finish off this fucking. This shitty thing here. This
Facebook.
Yeah, back to Facebook. So the suit also claims that the Facebook sending of text messages violates the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. The act protects the privacy rights of those who don't want to be spammed with unsolicited texts on their phone.
Or as I like to say, privacy rights.
Ah, yes. Each to their own. Each to their own. It sounds wrong, but each to their own. The suit specifically claims that Colin chose notification settings that clearly indicated to him he would not activate the text messaging on his cellular device. So he went into the settings. He specifically said, "No, I don't want this. Thank you very much," and yet he's still getting them.
Did he click save?
Wow.
You got to scroll down. They had it at the bottom.
It also claims that Colin selected the off option for text messages under notification settings as well. Wow. These are many, many levels of offness. So Colin is being represented by people who are desperately trying to get many people wanting a bit of fucking cut of this pie here. And he is seeking statutory damages as well as costs for about 27,000 attorneys that are currently supporting him. That's the problem I have with America. Just one of many. It's all about fucking lawsuits. No morals anymore. It's just whether or not you've got a bigger fucking club than the other one. You know what I'm saying? It just seems stupid to me.
Well, we've got better porn here, so there's that.
Well, obviously I've made sure that I have got no porn filter whatsoever, just mainly for this.
And we have
show.
Walking Dead on Netflix.
Oh, here we go. Rub it in, you bastard. Rub it in. Shall we do one more story? Because let's be honest, we've had such a fucking horrid time with the streamage. Shall we? And we've been up for 26 minutes, which is quite impressive
Lee,
for you, Tori.
I will do whatever you'd like.
Oh yeah, you keep telling me.
In regards to this last story,
thank you so
asterisks.
So this is from.
You know you're not getting a blank check.
So this is from Japan Times. Yes, Japan. Going over there.
It's very Pacific, to be specific.
Yes. This is in their news section. Actor has died in rehearsals after being pierced in the abdomen with a prop samurai sword. Let's settle for a second. Let that simmer. An actor died after being pierced in the abdomen by a prop samurai sword. Even their props are dirty.
I guess they got Harry carried away.
Oh no. Oh dear. Pierced in the abdomen by a prop samurai sword during rehearsals for a play in Tokyo studio, police have said.
Dress rehearsal, obviously.
Oh, well, I assume so. Oh no. Oh dear. We've had the introduction paragraph. You see, we haven't had this for a long time with my basic dyslexia eyes and possible kind of douche fucking knuckle bullshit. We've had the introduction.
He already looks like a douche without that.
Well, thank you, Ben. You warm, fuzzy bastard feeling. The introduction paragraph has been said, and it went reasonably well, I would say. I think, personally, could have done better. But the paragraph...
We've heard worse, though.
Well, we have, definitely, especially on this fucking show today. We have heard worse. Now we've got to the second paragraph, where a little bit more detail, after the teaser of bringing you down to the second paragraph, where names and information of that sort of caliber, of which I could possibly fuck this up big time. You see what I'm saying here? You see where we're going? I apologize.
Give you room to breathe.
I apologize now for any inconvenience caused. I don't say this.
The Canadian listeners, sorry.
I'm sorry. Daigo Kashino. That sounds Japanese.
Nailed it.
That sounds brilliant. I'm so fucking relieved. I'm going to say it again, even better at this time, because I've now practiced it and it's fucking shit hot. I'm gonna do it again, and it's gonna blow you away, even if you are a power bottom or not. I don't give a shit if it's fucking shit hot. Daigo. Obviously, it's not Daigo. I've got a bit of a stomach, a little bit of a panic set in there. I'll try it again. Third time lucky. Here we go. Daigo Kashinaro. That was shit. Okay. That was bad. I'm sorry. Shut up. Fucking bastard. Who was 33, you could say. Was
33.
using the 73 centimeter long samurai sword.
Using and abusing.
No. Who knew? It sounds quite small to me. He seems to have died from.
You think it's small till you sheath it.
Oh, do you think that's what happened? Do you think he tried to slide it in and he missed?
Didn't miss entirely.
Well, he missed where he was potentially going to go. But this sounds like schoolboy error all over again. I wonder how many boys out there who think they've popped their cherry and are no longer virgins, but have fucked the butthole instead of the vagina. I wonder how many out there are thinking they're men. But they went nowhere near the vajayjay. Hell, they may have been fucking such a fat bird that it could have just been a roller flap. It could have been anything. Belly button could have been anything. In the fumble and rumble in the dark. It could be. Who knew? It could probably even be the rapper from Mackie D's earlier. That on the date, Bunny Flopper Floppy is. So in the dark, who would know? Sorry, who would know? It's just one of those things. I wish that I didn't bring this up. It suddenly turned a bit awkward. I shall move on as if nothing has happened.
A T-shirt or something?
Possibly a T-shirt. Yes. So, 73 centimeter long samurai sword does sound quite small. Maybe it was cold. Who knows? But
that's 7.3 decalitres.
That is exactly what it is. Yes, well done you. I'm sure samurai swords are bigger though, aren't they?
Yeah, that's about 3/4 of a meter. That's a pretty good sword.
Yeah, but I'm sure the sword. Right. Average. This is
or katana. To be more specific.
Please note, we are now going to do a Google search, in which we definitely need the porn filter on. Average size of a samurai sword. Yeah. Average size samurai sword.
Is 4 inches too big?
Sounds like. It's.
Are you garnishing a drink?
The length of a katana blade. Hold on, katana. Isn't that Microsoft bullshit? Isn't that something bullshitty, fucking bollocky thing over there, sort of thing? Or maybe
I thought it was one of the first scenes in A New Hope.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch shit. So the length of the katana.
Yeah, because it's not on Netflix.
No, because I have the power of sight and I don't know, feeling and hearing and all sorts to know that Star Wars is a fucking big pile of shitting cunty donkey turd.
Top grossing movie all time.
They say Titanic was the top grossing movie all time.
Yeah, people that say that are probably Star Trek fans.
Note that you didn't say Titanic fans, because we all know
there's no such thing as a Titanic fan.
So the length of katana blade varies considerably during the course of its history. In the late 14th and early 15th centuries, obviously, we know when that is, thank you. Obviously. I don't think Americano even existed then, but hey-ho.
Oh, it did.
No, in the 15th century.
It was just under different management.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I keep forgetting. I do apologize. You would have thought I've had enough
pre-invasion.
Time. Yeah, pre-invasion. Oh, dear. Katana blades tended to be the length between 70 and 73 centimeters, which is around about 27.5 and 28.5 inches.
Yeah, shorter one will be a tanto.
Hold on, what?
Tanto.
I was about to say, that sounds more Wizard of Oz to me now.
No, it should sound more Lone Ranger to you, but...
Well, each their own. During... Well, I didn't watch...
Not to be confused with Tauntauns, which were in Empire Strikes Back.
Were they? Once again, wouldn't give a shit because fucking horrid shitting bullshit.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
During the early 16th century, the average length approached closer to 60 centimeters, so it was smaller. So it's grown over the years. Who knew? It grew over the years.
Like Facebook.
I wonder if these swords spam people via text message though. Or do you think they're a classy bird? They wait until 3 days and wait for you to text them first.
Very honorable.
Yes. So I feel like we've learned something there. So now we've learned that. So I just assumed a samurai sword was a bit longer than that. Or maybe I'm thinking the blade, and I'm thinking also including the handle as well, if you get what
You're thinking of a bastard sword.
Maybe.
Which is in between a broadsword and a two-handed sword. It's actually what you would call a 1.5 handed sword.
Oh, I see.
I believe it's what Jon Snow has in a long claw.
Oh, right. I'm obviously being racist then, obviously. I apologize profusely to all our brethren in Japan who listen.
In the Night's Watch.
Oh, wait, let me just check that no one fucking listens. Fuck them then. Fuck them. No one
Go
listens
fuck
in Japan.
yourself.
Go swivel on your summer.
Sorry, it won't reach.
No. Maybe they need to move to a warmer climate. Who knows? The point is, using a 73 centimeter length sword, which is 28 blah 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 inches thing, whatever, old bullshit. During the rehearsals session on Monday, with other actors at the studio, in fucking hell, Tatito. I'm just gonna go with that.
What doesn't happen there?
Tatito ward. Of course. Now all of a sudden it sounds as if it's some sort of like ward in a hospital, but that's what they say. It's not. Who knew? They don't have neighborhoods. They have wards. Wards. Very interesting. I presume. Casciano, bloke, fella, you know, the one who's Japanese and got poked in the abdomen. He was rushed to hospital, where he later was confirmed deaded. The sword. Well, I've missed my calling, I think. Suddenly it's dawned on me, maybe I've missed my fucking calling. Maybe I should be that person who pronounces things in hospitals. Dead. Not deaded. How's that? I could be fucking good. I think
How are you at reading toe tags?
Well, I don't have a fetish for feet. I'm not going to start like slobbering over them if that's what you're asking. I don't know if that's what you're asking. I don't, you know.
Not necessarily, but now that you mentioned it.
Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not really one of those sort of I'm quite you know, bit vanilla. I don't like scat shit. I don't like literally metaphor. I don't like that sort of shit. I'm just like more into old fashioned style
Consented rape.
Take that as you will. Anyway, so an autopsy will be conducted to confirm the cause of death. Now, Tori.
Yes, Lee.
Tori. Would you please clarify for me, if you would? He got stabbed in the abdomen with a prop samurai sword. An autopsy will be conducted to confirm the cause of death. As a man of the world, what do you think his cause of death was? Just, you know.
My assumption,
yes, obviously, because you don't have his medical notes to hand right now,
would be the evisceration using a prop.
Oh, I see.
However,
however, okay, yes, Dr. Tori, yes.
As we learned on, coincidentally, Murder on the Orient Express, spoiler alert, maybe more than one person wanted him dead, and he could have been poisoned at the same time. And this may have just been a way to make sure that the deal was sealed.
Oh.
We'll never know.
Where is
unless
that?
we run an autopsy.
Hold on. Surely Jessica Fletcher's available. Why can't she just go and sort it out?
Now the reason he got stabby, and I don't want to slander the dead here.
Of course not. No.
So we'll slander the living him before this happened.
Of course.
It could have took a huge amount of drugs or something that was going to kill him, caused erratic behavior that caused him to be stabbed.
Yes. Oh, I see.
Like it would be just like someone in a drug-fueled rage to get stabbed in the stomach.
Now,
in a routine rehearsal.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Someone's been watching too much fucking Columbo. I've told you about this before. You need to calm down on the fucking Columbo. I'm not saying it's not good, but there's a time and place.
Peter
for
Falk is fucking brilliant.
He is fucking brilliant. Yes. Pete, we're over here.
Can't help his eye.
Pete, we're over here, mate. Will you look at me, please, Pete? Pete, over here. Oh.
Can't help it.
No, I know, but it just would be nice. I want to talk at it. You know, I want to talk with him, not at him. You know what I mean? I want to be respectful, and he's Pete. I'm over here, Pete.
Shit.
I know. Meanwhile,
well, there went that opportunity.
Well, yeah, maybe next time. Before I leave, I would like to question Tori very quickly. Have you been watching X-Files? Have you the new?
Still
X-Files?
haven't seen an episode of the new one or the old one.
Wow.
This is a good time to mention. I watched 2 shows total.
Oh, here we go.
Game of Thrones,
yeah,
and Walking Dead.
Shocking revelation that fucking is, isn't it?
I mean, I've been to 2 movies in the past 4 years. Both of them were The Force Awakens because it was just that brilliant.
That is a lie, and we all know it. Don't lie to yourself.
Any other questions?
All I was asking before you kind of went off the rails there, you bastard, was whether or not you had seen the latest X-Files. Because I thought the first episode was really good.
Well, I've heard rave reviews about both the new one and the old one.
Well, the first episode,
I ignored them,
which was last week, was a very. I felt maybe it was just like nostalgia, kind of like, wow, this is old school. This is like when I was like 10 or something. This is like Nigel and I used to like watch. This was our shit. This was our thing, like fucking shit up. And then all of a sudden, it was like the second episode was way more graphic than I remember the X-Files ever being. And I'm like, this is not the X-Files. This is definitely not the X-Files. I said this is not the X. Sorry, is this fucking thing on? Wait, this is not. Bear with us for a second. Right, it's not the X-Files. It is not the X-Files. It was a bit more graphic than I was expecting. I was like, wow. They're. I couldn't understand why America, being, I don't know, how do you describe it? Pussies. That's it. That's correct. Pussies. I couldn't quite understand how they got permission to broadcast what they did in the second episode. The first one was quite tame and nice and old school, kind of like X-Files. I'm like, oh yeah, look at them. Oh, one of them hasn't aged. The other one, oh my fucking god, with David Duchovny lip. David Duchovny lip. Like
so that Californication.
With David Duchovny lip. He's like Sebastian out of the fucking Little Mermaid. Beautiful. I missed that fucking bottom lip of his. He's like David Duchovny lip. And he was there doing his thing, and that other one, that Scully, was there, unable to move most of her. I'm surprised she was able to make any expression whatsoever. I'm not saying she's had any work done or anything.
Are you racist against gingers?
You know I'm not racist against gingers. You know I like to collect them and make them my pets. You know I do. However.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Well, yeah, you don't have a porn filter on, have you? The thing is,
not the color I would have chose for a leash, but to each his own.
No, each their own, exactly. It was the only one available in the shop. You see, it was last minute kind of.
That's what happens when you don't plan ahead.
We weren't expecting it. That's all. We just weren't expecting it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, let's do it. Fuck it. Just for the. The point was I can't. Can you explain to me before we leave about this X-Files shit?
Well, what time did it air?
Well, here it was 10, so it's all well.
No, what happens over there is none of my. I don't give a shit.
Really?
When did it air over here? Because we've got a watershed over here. I don't know if anyone told you.
No, you don't have a watershed because.
We blatantly have a watershed. All you need to do is watch the show Louis on FX.
Can I just say, you do not have.
He gets away with everything.
You do not have a watershed, and you know why? Because no matter how many times I watch anything American, the amount of times I watch anything on American,
watch anything like X-Files,
yes, or occasionally if there's nothing else on, one of the CSI sort of thing, it's like, oh, something else is going to start in a minute. I'll watch a bit of that.
Well, we know what you haven't watched.
Yes, we know. We all know what I haven't watched. Because
at least we know a couple things. We don't know the whole list. Nor do we need to know it.
No, that's true. Stop prying. However, for me, little old me, chair face, I think I think it's a bit weird when someone's walking in to a crime scene, for example, CSI, right? And they're walking into a crime scene and they find the dead body on the floor normally, and it's like a pool of blood just for dramatic, thing. And they go, or they go, oh, damn. I'm like, no one would say fucking damn in that sentence. They'll go, fuck it out or something. They'll be expressive. They'll be a little bit more expressive. They're a little bit more kind of vocal about what the fuck. Exactly. But no, they go, oh, drat. You know what I'm saying? It's
Shucks be goodness.
exactly. It just kind of pulls me out of it a little bit. However, I find it weird that
Oh
meanwhile,
yeah, that there was a moment like that in Walking Dead. Believe it or not.
really,
And a rather iconic line was muttered. They changed the word from fucking to screwing, and let's just face the facts. You can't sound that tough when you say they're screwing with the wrong people.
yeah, it
Just doesn't cut it. I don't give a shit how good
exactly.
an actor you are.
Exactly. And he probably cringed inside when he had to say it or whatever. But I'm just, for me,
I hope he did.
well,
I hope, because they did like 12 takes,
really?
and on one of them, they said, why don't you do one with screwing? And that's the one they used.
Of course they would, because, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it just seems weird to me that there was I don't want to give spoiler alert, 30 seconds, spoiler alert, kind of la fingers in ears for a sec. I can't understand how they can show within the story a pregnant woman cutting her baby out, right, in the X-Files, and yet they can't.
Her body, her choice.
But they showed it remarkably graphic. There's a reason for it in the story and stuff, but it's just like they can show it very particularly close-up bullshit thing going on there.
Yeah, Walking Dead, there's somebody cutting a baby out of a belly.
Yet they can't.
Years ago.
They can't. I wouldn't know. They can't. Like say, fucking hell, that hurts. He just has to lay there, go. It's doesn't seem to be. It pulls you out of the moment a bit.
Yeah, one of the characters on Walking Dead said, "Son of a dick."
Really? You see,
yeah,
you're not selling it to me. Now I'm thinking that maybe it's just a waste of time and effort to watch.
You've been thinking that for years. Don't act like I put that in your head.
No, I've been wanting to watch it. I really would like to watch it. I hear enough said about it that I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll watch it. All right, fine, all right. And I kind of like, what was it? Season 2, I got 2, wasn't it? Or 1 or whatever. At some point it was like, oh, this is getting a bit paddy now.
Yeah, you got to get past the Glenn Mazzara years. I told you that a while ago.
I know. But similarly,
it takes till like almost the end of season 3, start of season 4 before it really starts hitting its stride.
But the problem, I think the problem is that from doing this show for long enough, knowing when the padding is, I can just smell it from a fucking mile off when other people are doing padding. I think that's the problem. I fucked myself over from enjoyment of stuff because I know the techniques they're doing. For example, this sentence
Go
right
take
here.
a shower. You smell like cheap weed and applesauce.
No, I'm sorry. I just fine, fair enough. I'll do that then.
Man, you got me thinking about weed now.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
See what you've done. This is
sorry.
why I can't have nice things.
Obviously, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I get smoked.
That's because you're vaping. Obviously.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody, and apologies for all the bullshit that we've had to deal with today.
Just a quick tip: don't let anyone stab you in the stomach.
No, that's a good point.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
Well,
that's a good thing.
Well, if you like getting poked, fair enough.
Make sure if they get up in them guts, they're going the right route.
Yeah, and I would recommend not a samurai sword
or root.
They sound a bit. They sound big, but from further instruction, they're quite small blade. That is what we've learned. Disappointing.
Very acute.
Yeah. Don't you think what they were doing over there. Anyway, Tori, I hope you had a good one. Thanks for breaking John's law on the main fucking show. Cheers, man.
Enduring, I like to call it.
I hope we can keep your potty mouth away for Friday's show, if possible.
No podcast, it didn't happen.
Anyway, take care, everybody. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you all on Friday. Goodbye, everybody.
On air, online, on demand, on the move. DirtyBoxers.net.
My mom gotta stop tripping, ma. Bitch be tripping all the time, ma.
Have you seen that episode?
What is that, season 19? I haven't seen as much season 19 as I want to.
I have no idea. I lost track after like season 5.
Yeah.
But this is the one where people go into anger management now, have small penises. It's like the guy from the shitty Walk and Cartman and Wayne D there. And a lesbian.
You see, that's the one thing I do enjoy about South Park. And the one thing, because obviously it's Comedy Central. I'm guessing is not basic cable, is it? It
is basic cable.
It is. So because I'm sure they used to bleep out shit. Is that right?
Watershed. Told you, mate. Watershed.
Because they used to bleep out a shit ton, and now all of a sudden,
pot used to be illegal in 50 states too. Times they are changing. Bob Dylan yet again. Call back.
Bob Dylan's dead to me. But the point is that it just seems a bit weird to me how all of a sudden South Park, it must have been in the last 18 months or so, is not bleeped whatsoever.
Well, there becomes a time when you have to pay people to bleep things out that costs money.
But American Dad is bleeped.
And then
it's like, what?
You pay the fines, and the fines aren't as much as it costs to do all that bleeping.
It's one of them.
And let's face it, they make enough money, they can afford to pay a few fines.
Yeah.
And that's what they'll do it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, yep.
Well, the cost of doing business.
What's Comedy Central going to do? And they lost Steve Colbert. They lost Jon Stewart. The Man Show ceased to exist years ago. What else they got?
What is that? Oh, bring back Brickleberry. I want that. I like that.
Yeah, Brickleberry suffered the fate of Futurama.
It'll come back.
Too good for too few.
Oh, well, that's just so good, though.
Yeah.
It was such a good fucking show. I think that was actually...
It doesn't have the widespread acceptance of some big shows like, Walking Dead or Game of Thrones.
Do you think it's mainly because everyone's drinking the fucking Kool-Aid of Walking Dead and Game of Thrones? See, the problem is with the I think now I'm not recording it, I'll say it. I think the problem I've got is it's like Avatar all over again. With Walking Dead and Game of Thrones.
See, there are advantages to Walking Dead that aren't necessarily obvious to even people that watch it.
Do you know what I'm saying with the Avatar thing? Whenever we went through it on this show. I've still
it's overhyped.
For the record, I still haven't watched Avatar,
and I still haven't watched any of the Star Trek movies or any of the X-Files episodes.
Fair enough. Each their own. But
I have not watched It's a Wonderful Life. Not
really?
watched Gone with the Wind. Have not watched Citizen Kane. Have not watched Titanic.
You haven't watched Citizen Kane? Wow. No. Fair enough. All right.
I have quite the rainy day list I'm working on. Some of the classics, and some of them will not be viewed, much like you won't be viewing Avatar.
It's because people. It's when people go over the fucking top with their reviews is when it's like Deadpool. It's another one that I'm not probably not.
Oh, you pick a Walking Dead episode, I'll shit on it, but that's part of it.
But that's the thing. Is like I'm looking at.
I don't expect a show catered to all of my needs, just a few of them.
No. It's not even
mainly
that.
People chopping fucking zombies up with swords and shit.
Tori, you're not.
Where am I going to get that?
You're
downtown?
Not,
no,
Japan,
not again.
You're not listening. It's the Kool-Aid. You see, all I'm hearing is the Kool-Aid. Oh, you got love it. You
ever heard of the electric Kool-Aid acid test?
Not yet, but I'm googling.
Ken Kesey, Grateful Dead, San Francisco, Summer Love.
I see.
Pre-illegality. Sponsored by the United States Army. Hello.
Yeah. It's amazing to me how much the American army and stuff get away with, and they just say conspiracy, and everyone's like, "Yeah, it's a conspiracy." It's amazing. I loves it. That's actually half the reason I like the first episode of X-Files. They literally just went blow by blow, Alex Jones for the first 20 minutes. It was like, this is real, this is real, this is real. 9/11 was an inside job. This was real, this was real. And I'm like,
do you remember the Lone Gunman? Spin-off series from the original X-Files.
Well, no, it wasn't a spin-off series. They only did the pilot, didn't they? Literally and metaphorically speaking.
The pilot was the one that talked about a fake terrorist attack to knock down the Twin Towers.
And they saved it in the nick of time.
Yeah, it kept the government from staging this false flag.
Yeah.
And that was years before.
But
it makes you think someone got the idea off watching the show.
Well, no one's ever seen that show. Even I haven't seen the actual pilot show.
Although Roger Waters, still this day, denies any knowledge of the Wizard of Oz when they were doing Darkside. And I think we all agree that links up pretty well.
That links up way too well.
So it's either a coincidence like that, or somebody's not telling us everything they know. I have seen the documents.
For me, I still can't. If something gets too much kind of friction with people, I feel like it's almost.
It sounds like Mad Max Fury Road to me. Yeah, I heard so much about that. I'm like, all right, I'm not seeing it. It was my avatar.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's almost when people's the marketing has been so good that people's consciousness has just been taken over by it is good. You must go and watch it. It's like you're a robot. You're not actually saying an opinion.
I think Walking Dead is a good social tool because you can judge people based on who their favorite character is.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a way to archetype people another way. It's not the 16 personality type test or anything like that. But certainly, let's face it, if you're one of those people that loves Daryl.
Who's Daryl?
The redneck.
Oh, the one with the long hair. His brother died or something. Remember, years back.
Yeah, he's the one.
I like him.
Man, you don't know.
Now, admittedly, I haven't.
Like that.
Yeah, that's him.
His brother's a racist.
And yeah, was like handcuffed up at buildings.
Had to cut his own hand off.
That's
on top
it.
Of the roof.
Yeah,
Merle. Brilliant actor.
I don't know. But yeah, I like him. Admittedly, obviously I'm saying that without knowing anything other than that fucking plot.
Name 3 things you've liked him in. I'm just kidding. I couldn't name 2. Yeah, Daryl is a great character for the show. He doesn't exist in a comic book. So
I hear that as well.
No comic book reader has Daryl as their favorite character, unless they're female. Which, let's face it, the first part of that sentence negates the last part of that sentence.
Yeah, I've got a scrotum as well. So
besides, if you read the comics, you'd know that Tyrese is the original Daryl.
Oh.
And they fucked him up in the TV show. And I'm not going to go on that rant.
All right, don't do it then. Don't spoiler alert. Oh. But generally, I just find it weird that no one like this Deadpool thing. All I'm hearing, I've heard like 1 or 2 mixed reviews.
Well, I think Deadpool will be brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I say that because one of my favorite scenes.
Here we go.
In the Wolverine origin story movie.
I didn't watch that because I thought I'm bored of Wolverine. Get over yourself, you Rick.
Oh, well, you would know where Deadpool come from if you watched that.
Oh, is that one of the
spoiler alert?
Oh, spoiler alert, right? But yeah, it got to the point where it's like, all right, you found one Australian who can actually fucking act. Well done, those fucking British rednecks. Well done. Now shut up and go away. It got to the point where I just couldn't be. I can't understand why they kept on going on with Wolverine. He obviously was cheap to hire than one of the other characters.
He's probably the most popular character in Marvel's legacy.
What, completely, like entirely, even in the comics or generally, or what?
Indestructible and he regenerates. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's like Superman to me. It's like, what's the fucking point? you're wasting print and ink and money and stuff because Superman. Well, oh no, shit.
Wolverine can
the
have
green
sex
stuff.
with someone without his sperm going through their friggin' through one side and out the other.
Oh, that's probably that's probably yeah.
That's why Wolverine's a better superhero than Superman because he doesn't kill his sexual partners.
Oh,
well, most of them. I mean, he does have claws.
Well, he's got stuff. But what I'm intrigued about really is how could anybody think that Superman was actually a decent superhero? Because unless you've got some of the green stuff. Oh no, oh dear, oh Act 3 plot point. Oh no, what is he going to do? Oh, he gets rid of the kryptonite. Oh, and he saves the day. Well done him with his laser fucking vision. It gets to the, you know what I mean? It's samey every time. It's samey.
Yeah, I'm not a big Superman fan.
I don't understand why people are Superman fans. I just don't get it. Because
people that are Superman fans expect somebody to come out of the sky and save them. It's just fucking, I can't deal with that.
Yeah, freaks. But
you got to be a vigilante like Batman and just go out and fucking take care of yourself.
See, even Batman's kind of like,
he has no superpowers, zero shit.
Exactly.
He's just a guy with a
shit
budget
ton of money
and a grudge.
Now that's the problem. He has no budget. I think he's just basically a rich boy who's got fuck all. You know, he can't be bothered to, I don't know, get a hobby. You know what I mean? It's like if I was as rich as Bruce Wayne, I would just get some putang. I don't need to go out in leather. I'm fine. I'll stay at home. Get the swing
but you don't have a thirst for vengeance.
No, I don't think I do.
That's his drive, is his thirst for vengeance.
I don't understand why.
To rid the world of the crime that took his parents from him.
Well, surely that.
So he uses their money to do that.
Yeah, but
he didn't make that money.
No,
he didn't build that.
He's a lazy fucker.
Hey, he didn't build that.
He didn't do anything. But what I'm saying is that surely he just shoots the guy, gets rid of the guy, and that's it.
I mean, we all know Morgan Freeman did the mule share of the work.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Who, by the way, frequent pot smoker.
Allegedly. No,
he cops to it.
Oh, does he? Well, I just wanted to clarify, just in case. You know.
He says he enjoys it.
Mm.
And as well, he should. He's brilliant.
He is brilliant. However, though, we'll never get an Oscar. He keeps going on with the same shit that he's doing at the moment. He's making shit tons of money.
He is above the Oscars.
Exactly.
If you're asking me who has more clout in the entertainment industry, the Oscars or Morgan Freeman?
Morgan
It
Freeman.
is absolutely Morgan Freeman.
Oh, of course.
He's the voice of authority.
No, he has just got gravitas. Right, Samuel L. Jackson, gravitas.
He's got bollocks.
Yes.
And he's got a brain on him.
I was just going to go with gravitas, but if we want to go with the gravitational pull of his scrotum, then fair enough. We'll go with that too. But primarily,
full package.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. Mm.
That's why he's a Man Crush Monday candidate. Candidate.
Oh, okay. A new segment starting on Monday. As if we'll remember. Now the thing is,
actually, we've already done that one on a Monday.
Did we? See, I still can't
call back. And I thought my short-term memory was bad.
Who are you again? But yeah, I'm just.
And I thought my short-term memory. Yeah. I mean, I just said that.
Did you? All right. All I'm
Rewind the tape.
No,
we're not recording shit.
Well, we're technically we're still on fucking YouTube. Close that shit down, really. Close it all down.
That's yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, exactly. So all I'm saying, generally speaking, is
adios, mofos.
That would do it. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you on Friday. Thanks, Tori. So our boys.
Oh, I was going to let you finish what you say.
Oh, right. Okay. Fuck YouTube. We're going to the stream. Tori, I will continue over there. Goodbye now. Say goodbye to the YouTube. Bye-bye. Fuck off.
Bye-bye.
Bye.